International Institute of Central Asia in Tashkent is currently hosting the inaugural Central Asia United States Think Tanks Forum, launched on the occasion of the 10th anniversary of the cooperation format. The event is expected to further strengthen regional ties and serve as a platform for developing new initiatives.
I want to say that the main result is that this forum exists. Prior to 2015, it did not exist. And the fact that all of the countries of this region can now come together as friends and work to resolve their problems, whether they are water, whether they are borders, whether they are business and trade related, but all of it is intended to make this region stronger and more secure. That is the purpose of C5+1. It is a place, a platform for resolution of issues that in the past would have been hard to resolve because it didn't exist. And so I would say the main result has been, there have been some specific agreements that have come out of the C5. Other people would be better than I would be to discuss what those are. But the main thing is this exists. Starting with President Karimov's decision to host the foreign ministers in 2015, continuing with President Mirziyoyev's priorities and working with his neighbors, and then we are up to today, where we've had a White House visit in 2018 for President Mirziyoyev, and where we have the foreign ministers regularly meeting with one another, as well as all the working groups. And so I consider this to be a diplomatic success, but its test will really be how the citizens of Central Asian countries feel as they travel across borders, as they go to get their educations, as they start businesses. When that becomes easier, that's the real test of whether this has been a success for the people of each country of Central Asia.
Within the framework of the forum, participants are discussing a wide range of issues, including the expansion of trade and investment, the introduction of innovations and advanced technologies, the development of green energy, the rational use of critical minerals, as well as the deepening of cultural and humanitarian exchanges.
Well, I think what we see evolving, I was just at the UN General Assembly. I saw there a tremendous amount of engagement that I think a lot of people say, oh, the United States is not that involved with Central Asia is not that interested in the United States. But I think what we've seen in New York recently is very much the opposite of that. There is a tremendous amount of engagement, a lot of interest. The business engagement alone is remarkable at this point in time, and we see it growing as the Middle Corridor grows. And there are lots of avenues for engagement now, which didn't exist 5 years ago.
The forum is organized with the support of Washington's leading think tanks, the Caspian Policy Center and the Heritage Foundation, as well as the American Uzbekistan Chamber of Commerce, the American Kyrgyz Business Council, and the American Tajik Business Council. Delegations from the United States and Central Asian countries are taking part in the discussions, including representatives of think tanks, government institutions, and private sector leaders.